Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Leah from Blue Whale Arts, and I am sitting under the arbor for a weekly update and having a cup of coffee under the arbor. And I just thought I'd give you an update on how the garden is growing, and I am telling you, we are just totally amazed at how many baby gourds, how many gourds I already have, where I do a double bag isolation method, meaning I bag the female and the male flower, and then I hand pollinate and then rebag the female until the flower drops off. We are just so blessed this year that we have so many gourds coming so early in the season before July 1st, which is just amazing. And so I thought I would show you some things that I've noticed, and I want to see if somebody else has seen what's going on with one of the plants, because one of my plants, when you see it, you'll be like, oh my God, because that's what I said. It's like, what's wrong with these leaves? And there's leaves growing on the backside of leaves, but I'll show you. So I'm going to turn around because you'll see last week when we did the gourd arbor, there was nothing growing up on it. And it's amazing what a difference a week makes. So let me go ahead and turn this camera around, and we're going to start the garden tour for, this is week 4 of the gourds in the ground. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead, and you can see we now have gourds growing up into the top of this arbor. They're getting there, so it is really starting to fill in. What I find amazing is that the right side, as when I'm standing at it from this direction, the gourds are more aggressive and growing than on the left side. And it must be, I don't know what the difference is, because the soil and everything they get, it must be the sun position on them. But you can take a look. My salt marsh hay is doing exactly what I want it to do, so I am so pleased. I am going to be picking up another 14 bales to finish up some areas we have to pick up. But let's go to that gourd leaf that I want to show everybody, because I'm going slow so I don't make people sick, and then we'll take a view of the garden. But on the top side, these leaves look normal. But take a look at this. On the bottom side, there are leaves growing on the back side of the leaf. Now, it's not only just this leaf, but on this particular plant, oh, that one doesn't have one. But is that not the craziest thing? Has anybody ever seen that before? Because I most certainly have never seen that before. And it's just amazing. I'm just in awe at what happens with Mother Nature. So this is a view of the garden. This is the new section that we added on this year, and everybody is growing so nicely. And if we come over, let me see, I did do a video earlier this week, and the video is of how to snip the vines, and I will be posting that out to my YouTube channel. I will also put the link on Facebook and in the Growing Gourds from Seed to Harvest group. But now let me see. We've got this guy here. He's growing, so I'm happy. Today we are in the middle of a heat wave, and so I was hoping to do the gallon jug video, because I will show you what we have. But this is, I am just very pleased with how everyone is coming along. I am happy to say I already have one variety just about done and fully pollinated, or the pollination method for the gourd seeds, which is amazing to have this done by July 1st. But let me just go over here, and we're going to take a look. Oh, and we'll have to give you an update on our super tall arbors. Okay, so we have one side done. And when Barry we were making it and doing this, he goes, Well, if all else fails, we can at least use it for a groundhog roasting pit if we need to. But we already have a vine that has reached up to the top. Now this one is just over 8 feet. The other side we're still in production, which is going to be the 12-footer. I'm going to try to finish it this weekend, but in this heat I just can't be up there doing it. But let me just back up a minute. I'm going to try to move slowly. I'm getting better, I hope, at this. But there's a view. I have my 8-foot ladder there, and I've got a 10-foot ladder on the other side. But we have here, and this is the best, I don't want to jinx myself, but we have snake gourds, which we've had troubles trying to grow them, but they are actually growing and coming. So we'll watch the progress on them as they come along. And so I've learned some lessons already of what not to do for next year, because I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm going to tell you, the gourds this year have just absolutely taken off. And I will not be planting the ones in the middle here like I did, thinking, oh, well, they won't take up much room. Yeah, and this is only 4 weeks in the ground. So, but we have, and we're going to use this guy, and I'm going to do this video, an extra long handle dipper. So it's been growing, so now that I know that it's growing, we're going to go ahead and I will do a video on the gallon jug challenge. And so anybody who's growing extra long handle dippers, I encourage you to join me in the challenge and putting a gourd into it, and I will take you through the steps on how I go about doing that. So this is the gourd garden for week 4 in the ground. And I better get working on this, finishing this trellis system, because they are to the tops of their racks already, and I need to get them moving up. So I hope everyone has a great day. I hope you've enjoyed the tour for week 4, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.